5,
if you know
4,
what I mean.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, to the As Good As It Gets podcast. I think this week I'm Al.
I'm Troy.
I'm Robert.
Whoa, you must be new. Welcome, Robert.
Is Robert a family name?
I'm Daniel-san.
Did you go by Bob? All right, Bob.
Robert
Hey,
is
Bob.
deeply rooted in Hawaiian and Japanese culture. Is that
Nobody knows that, but that's the truth.
Yeah, Roberto. No, that's Spanish. Never mind.
So what were we talking about before we fired up? Can we keep going with that?
Yeah, some asshole.
John
Imbruglia?
and Bruglia.
Don't out him. Don't out him.
I'll out him.
No.
He's ripping shit off.
Yeah, we'll handle this. But
Yeah, don't rip off the end of our show this time, okay?
So
it's copyright-free
our
bullshit.
outro music is a royalty free music.
Royalty. That's-
Royalty free.
Yeah.
I got up off this website, but some guy named John decided to claim this song as his own.
And Bully.
As his own.
I'll call him out. What? He's got the balls to do stupid shit like this. He should be called out.
He probably just hates this show like all of our other
And he
followers.
claimed this song as his own. So that's what we're getting copyright.
Royalty-free music. Give me a break.
Copyright marks on our. Anyway.
So there you go, folks. It's not because we're checking in on Vince Neil. So
Maybe royalty free just means it wasn't written by the Queen.
No, I think it has her name on it.
well, there you go.
DJ Queen.
Whoa.
So how was you guys' week?
Good.
That was all right.
All right.
Son graduated, youngest one.
Ah, the last to go, huh?
Yep.
Awesome.
When's he moving out?
I don't know. Not soon enough.
Well, you got to set these kind of deadlines.
Actually, he's my problem-free one. I don't even care if he's there.
Oh, okay.
What's his plans now?
Yeah, is he going to pay part of the rent?
He's not even 18 yet, so I haven't really had that discussion. He's paying his phone bill, but
Well,
we haven't got into insurance and stuff like that yet.
so he's got a job.
He's starting one back up. He's actually wants to do real estate.
Ah,
So way more of a plan than I had when I was 17.
for sure. It's way more than I had.
So he's got his older brother who's 21 talked into doing it with him. So I think they're going to try to get studied up and take the test here when he turns. I think you got to be 18. So I think he's going to try to do it when he turns 18.
What's wrong, Al?
I don't know why you're super low now.
You forgot to hit record again?
Are all the cameras recording, by the way?
Yeah. You got a new camera, you see that?
That's a first.
That one's going.
Holy shit. What kind of money are we making on this?
Well, enough to buy another camera.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mike.
no.
There's
loves-
going to be another one here in a
do you
couple
like
weeks.
your new camera, Mike?
Well,
I'm
there'll be a fifth one here.
not pocketing the money or anything like that that we're making off of this, But yeah.
Well, you bought Mike that gift.
Actually, I don't trust the GoPro. I mean, and it when I have to edit it, I have to do extra work just the way it is. So we were probably just going to switch over to that one. But I'm on to test it out first.
Is that a VHS recorder? Is that what that is?
It's a high 8. So
Slightly higher tech than my high tech
and
one.
then it has the screen, so we can see what's going on.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
we're probably going to.
Oh, is that us? I thought we were
Yeah.
watching a
No,
TV. I thought we were watching the news.
We're
or
watching a mini TV.
It's not centered. Yeah, whatever. Fuck. Half-ass podcast.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Welcome back to the Half-Ass Podcast,
to
folks.
the right.
Yeah,
Trying to cut Mike out of there, but
yeah. I got a new
Whatever.
T-shirt. You like my new T-shirt?
mean tweets and 187 gas.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Is that a murder reference? 187?
No, that's not the
Is that
murder
a Snoop
reference.
Dogg reference?
No, it's saying I'm willing to take the mean tweets.
Oh.
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 Gas
Okay.
only be $1.87. Remember those days?
I don't even remember. I don't even
Remember
know
back
what that
when we
means.
were still America?
When Obama was president?
No.
Yeah. That was awesome.
The gasoline was not at 187 when Obama was president. Sorry, dude.
I remember it
Not
being,
even close.
99 cents when Bill Clinton was in office. The first time
I do remember putting
In
99
Hawaii?
cent gas in
Were
my
you in
car.
Hawaii then?
was here.
Yeah, I was paying the expensive price of about $1.45 back then.
Come on, be professional.
This is my dad.
Come on.
You don't want that.
Oh no, dude, you should answer.
I should have
it.
answered
You
it.
should have
And
been like-
you would have been drunk as fuck.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
Hey,
Go ahead.
That's what you
Go
say.
ahead.
it's not happening.
WKRP in Cincinnati, you're on the air. Go ahead. That's what I do to all the salespeople that call my house. I actually did get a guy go, what? Wait, what? It's a WKRP, Cincinnati. You're on the air. Go ahead. I'm on the air? Oh, all right. Check it out. Dude went into the whole sales pitch. I'm like, all right. Well, thanks for calling in. Got to get to the next caller. Shit was funny.
Who you texting now? You know we're doing a
I'm
show
looking-
right now.
I'm looking something else. Did you guys do your homework?
I sent you some,
Did any of you do
unless
your
you talked
homework?
about it when
I
I
sent
wasn't
that-
able to make
delete
it.
I sent a video today. Did anybody watch the video? That way you
deleted
didn't
it.
have to read.
Which one of the former Denver Bronco?
No.
The one that got into a fight at the airport?
Yeah.
Because I read a report that a former Bronco got into a fight at the airport.
Is that what that guy was?
I don't know. I didn't dig that deep, but
So this one's going on in the, oh my gosh, never mind. I'm in automatic play on John the Douche Zambuli's freaking thing here. Let me get off of this. Okay. No, because it's being pitched as United Airlines staff assaults passenger and gets beat up at Newark Airport. Must watch. Okay. But the United Airlines worker did not, first of all, we haven't even seen the whole video, but what most clips you're going to see is the airline worker slapping the dude and then the dude kind of unloading on him and then the passenger unloading on him. But that passenger had gotten at least 6 swings and probably 4 lands in before that dude got fed up and slapped him. That part of the video is true. Now, what happened prior to that, I don't know. Maybe the United worker was being an asshole. So
He's stranded on the side of the road.
is that the same guy?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Brandon Langley,
Is that what happened?
former Denver Bronco, arrested for alleged assault on United Airlines worker.
Was it this? Did you watch it?
I watched that, but I didn't piece it together. But I mean, it's all over the news. Yep, viral video shows fight between ex-NFL player and United worker.
Ex NFL player. What did he do to
Wow.
become ex? Okay, because obviously it's not the color of his skin. So
I don't even know what that means. Anyway,
well, I'm just saying, dude. All right, let me get on the other side of the fence on that. I have had since the whole Cooties 1-9er had airline workers get this authoritarian complex. I've noticed it. They get very into much of power trip mode.
There always been like that.
I think that happened post TSA, which, by the way, TSA, if you work for TSA, what the fuck do you do for a living? Because I still don't see a difference other than presence of an illusion of security,
Yeah.
which obviously they came running to that freaking airline workers aid right there when there was
He
something
needed
kicking the shit out of them.
he
So
needed it.
we needed help. Yeah. Yeah. Dude was getting his ass handed to him. But so, I mean, maybe he shot his mouth off and the dude started getting into it with him. But I do know before the airline worker squared up and slapped him because that's
Yeah,
what it
should he
looked
get
like.
fired for that? That's what was my question. 'Cause
I don't know.
He squared up. He
did.
almost looked like Manny Pacquiao.
He squared
for a
up.
brief moment.
He squared up, but after about 5 hits, dude, at what point are you going to say enough's enough? Be like, dude, I'm going to defend myself. This is bullshit.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
wasn't like he was like coming at him with like defending yourself is when a guy's coming at you and you throw some punches back. He was like, all right.
After he got hit multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you're at work, There's a
Now, there's that argument too, because again, we don't see what the argument was.
you
or
get
what,
away from him.
what led up to it. Because if it was him just being an asshole, and this guy came in on a bad day as a passenger and said, "Look, I'm not into dealing with the airports," and then they started getting in a yelling match, and then he started swinging at him. All right, but if it stemmed from the airline worker not being professional from the get go, but that's what we don't know. All I'm saying is, it's already viral, and there's multiple versions of this already being played. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
So
I mean, even if I'm not trying to get into a fight and someone's just pissed and they're coming at me, I'm not going to keep my hands down.
No, no.
I mean, I wouldn't, I wouldn't fist up.
No, but there was a
they'll
point
be
where the
out.
dude had backed off a
They'll
little
be
bit,
out.
and he actually squared up and came to him a little bit. I mean, he wasn't like just defending himself.
So if you watch the whole, I think it's minute 30, the I'll just call it passenger and airline worker. The passenger's swinging at him, and the airline worker's ducking back, and he's missing, which is is just getting the passenger, dude, more pissed.
Bobbing and weaving.
Yeah, because he misses the first couple, and then finally he lands a few, and then he starts walking away. So then the airline worker kind of walks back and then sort of squares up, and then just smacks him. It wasn't a punch, but it was a smack. It wasn't even as hard as Will
Like a
Smith's
slap.
fake snap.
You know what? You know what the worst part of that was?
It didn't look very hard, but regardless, he still touched him. I get it, unprofessional, whatever. But how many times are you going to get hit before you go, man, I'm going to show this guy that I'm not going to keep taking this?
The worst part about this story was one guy is a trained NFL athlete, and one guy looked like not a trained athlete,
I'll give you that much.
and he was holding his own for a few. I was like, no wonder he's not in the NFL anymore. That's what I got to say about that. Because, yeah,
What position did he play? What team did he play for?
he was 12, so he's probably a wide receiver or something.
It said Broncos.
Yep,
Ex-Bronco. Wow.
yep.
And what did he get kicked out of the NFL for?
Well, I didn't say. Probably just
Or why did he?
probably
why is
not
he
enough
X?
talent.
Ah, okay.
A lot of guys just don't.
So he's walking around with a chip on his shoulder anyway.
You ever
Look,
heard of him? No. He might have been on the practice squad.
He might have been, but I mean, even those guys
Could
are
be.
athletes. I mean,
Well, yeah, sure they are.
he was
Yeah,
getting
it was-
squared up for a minute.
He should have taken his career a different. He should have went the Kaepernick route if he was no good at playing. I mean, that's what Kaepernick did. It worked out for him just fine.
To a point.
What? Everybody knows who he is. He's famous. I'm good, bad, or indifferent. Anyway,
Yep.
I wouldn't go running and get his autograph if I saw him on the street, but
Nah.
a lot of people would. I don't know, man. Whatever. It's the NFL. I don't watch politicized sports, and I don't even know who's good anymore. But you know what I did see today when I was in Walmart? There's a woman who walked up behind me while I'm in the checkout, and she drops like 4 boxes of baseball cards. And I got a brief conversation with her about how we have friends, 2 friends, in fact, that have channels of them opening baseball cards and how this is becoming a thing again. And I said, I wouldn't even know what the hell to look for. She's like, just get on eBay and look at the ones that are selling. And she's like, it's fun and kind of nostalgic. She's around our age. So I go, yeah. I said, I don't know.
Mid-20s.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
No, I got my collection somewhere, and I've got old cards in there, and but I don't know what players are good or any of that.
I don't
anymore.
follow baseball anymore.
When I was a kid, it was like Bo Jackson, Ken Griffey Jr., Mark
Yeah.
McGuire, Jose Canseco.
You would know the guys that went to the freaking All-Star game, whatever they call them. You would know their names, but now Mike Trout is the only one I can.
Yeah,
he's
Mike-
old. I mean, he's not.
Mike Trout's the only one that I know of, and that's only because I watch my friends' channels.
But, he's the only
But I
one
haven't
know.
watched baseball on TV in forever.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just don't have time for sports.
So
like
let's
I
pull
used
those
to.
cards out and we'll go through them one by one, Googling them, and that'll be our whole show today.
Yeah. Actually, I am curious to see what some of the eBay cards are selling for?
They just had a Michael Jordan rookie go for
Michael Jordan played baseball?
basketball.
Oh.
Only 23 of these cards made. Obviously, he's 23. It was some ridiculous amount just the other day.
Yeah, dude's pretty smart. He knows how to market.
Well, he didn't make the money, but
Like
somebody made it.
Tops.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I was never a baseball guy. I have a bunch of football sets and basketball sets.
Yeah, I've got a box full of baseball cards and the ones that I thought would become
Baseball's gay.
most valuable.
I'm just going to put it out there.
Really?
Yep.
I think it's fun to watch in person, but on TV,
Drinking a beer? Is that what you're...
on TV, not. I can't sit there and watch a baseball game on TV. Football, I'd almost prefer to watch on TV because you can see.
You've been I do too.
You get all the
angle.
stats, the replays.
Well, when I'm at
Yeah,
the
all the
game, I sit
replays.
there and I'm waiting for a replay to come in front of my eyes. It drives me nuts.
Yeah,
they replay it on the screen though.
No, but it's like,
Yeah.
I need it like instant.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm like waiting.
Yeah, because you're on one end of the field and all the action just happened on the other end of the field. So I don't know. Hold on. Let's see.
He's typing.
Yeah, this takes
Like one finger typing.
Can you edit in some typing noise right there?
click, click, click. Al, if this was a high quality podcast, let's see, he calls that crickets and it's really just squeaky wheels.
Squeaky wheel.
So this is not
Well,
a high quality.
this would be better if
podcast.
your internet was faster.
I know. You gotta
This has everything to do with the computer.
Running around with your dial up.
dial up speed.
Yeah, it is.
You can hear the modem running right now. You're almost depleted your 1,080 hours of free
AOL.
AOL.
No, I have to run on the lower frequency.
You're gonna have to get a new disc.
Oh, no, I forgot. I have to run off this stupid repeater over here because this computer's so old it does not detect my modem.
Oh,
It only detects the repeater.
wow.
This computer's old. It was originally Windows 7.
Your freaking router in the garage is making weird ass noises when I was up there.
Don't talk about Tanya like that.
My router in the garage.
Yeah. Well, 'cause I carry all the shit, so I put it on the bench, right by the computer. I must have moved the mouse or something, and then it's just beep, beep. It's just like fucking making a noise, and
When it errors out. So I got that
probably why
that's
you're
not a router. That's a computer.
oh,
But it was, it's just one of those
This shit.
low form factors, small form factor computers.
that's what it is. Okay.
And I got it completely free.
Okay.
I mean, I bought the computer, but the software I had to put on it anyway.
Okay.
So it only works so well. And it's just every time, if it's been shut in a shutdown mode for a while, a day or two, you go in there and you wake it up and it'll do crap like that. It'll just go in an error state and you just, but I never keep anything open on it, no windows or anything. So it's not like resetting it would matter.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't understand what we're talking about.
Yeah, you don't know
Computers,
nothing
it's
about
it's high
technology.
tech.
You know nothing about technology, Justin.
I don't.
It's high tech
Nothing.
shit. I got that one. Ooh, I got that one.
You got that Ty Cobb, do you?
Yeah.
That Babe Ruth?
I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't even know what's good anymore. I know what was good when I was a kid. Anyway.
Baseball cards. Yeah.
That's my favorite part of the show where the audience can't see, but everyone's going, oh, I got that one. Oh, I got that one too. Oh, that one's great.
Wow, this one's going for 7,000. I have 2 of those.
You do too? Me too.
All right.
Anyway.
Click buy. Now you got 3 of them.
So, should we end this? Like what?
Well, see,
All right.
20 minutes. So 20 times 2 is 60 minutes, which is how long you want it. I've been carrying it so far.
We need Troy.
Oh, what do you got,
Carries
Al?
us.
Yeah, what do you got, Al?
Well, I sent it to you guys.
Oh, did you?
So now we're gonna have that moment of silence where we read.
I wasn't going to read it, but okay, I'll talk about it. So, U.S. soccer, both men and women soccer teams, they sign new contracts, and part of the deal is they're going to share their pay, so it's going to be equal across the board. Which, okay.
Start over because I was trying to read while you were talking.
Oh my God. U.S. soccer, the national team.
Yes, soccer, the national team.
I'm out.
The United States Soccer, USSF, women's states.
So they're getting equal pay. Oh, the men and women are getting
Men and
equal.
women are
You
getting
know,
equal.
there was a controversy where the women are getting less, right, than the men, and they're the ones that were winning. Yeah, how many times? I mean, they won Olympic gold several times. They won
The men?
the women.
The women were.
Yeah, but when that controversy was going on, the men were bringing in more revenue,
Yeah, and
now it's flipped.
they signed different contracts. The women signed a contract with a guaranteed pay. The men sign a contract where they can get bonuses, but no guaranteed pay. Depends on how far they went and whatnot, and that turned out to be more money. The way the men's
But the women are bringing in.
Performance-based.
The women are actually bringing in more money now than the men are.
yeah.
Well,
For real.
Yep, that's what I read.
So it's going to be equal across the board now.
Shouldn't it be though? But let me put it this way. Suppose it was, and they were both performance-based contracts, and the women weren't very good. Then
The way I see it, okay.
I think they should be the same contract. They're doing the same
But
job.
it's two different organizations. That's the thing.
Okay.
Even though they're called the national team, U.S. national, it's two different things. It's kind of
Sure.
It's kind of like
NBA and WNBA.
it's kind of like
Yeah, the NBA subsidizes the WNBA anyway.
There you go. Is that this kind of situation too?
No, they're just two different.
Completely two separate
Yeah.
entities.
I think they both bring in money, but traditionally the men have brought in more, even when they sucked. But I think in the last few years it's flipped.
Because
That's what I read.
the men, there's one point where the men was actually doing fairly well. I think that's when they're bringing in.
That was Kobe Jones. That was like 15 years ago.
Yeah, and then now they really suck with the women's team. I mean, I don't know how many World Cups they won. If you call it World Cups, I don't know if it's called World Cup for the women's also. Yeah, I don't follow soccer.
It's called 2 Women, 1 Cup.
But they won Olympic gold several times.
All right, so the women are doing really well.
So
Yep.
I mean,
Pay them.
that's okay. If I was on the men's team and we had to share, just suppose I made more before this new contract happened, and we had to share. Now we're sharing the pay. I personally would not have a problem with that, because they're still making 6 figures or so. They're making way more money playing a game. Well, depends on how good they do also, but
Yeah.
they're getting paid fairly well for playing a sport, which
Right.
and I would if I got my salary playing a professional sport, I'm all for it.
Well, I saw some commentary on this, and they were talking about if the men ended up getting less than they would have, what's to say that they'll come out and play for the Olympic team instead of just staying in whatever team they're signed for internationally, where they can make way more money.
Yeah.
So they were
I
thinking
heard
it
that
might
too.
erode some of that play.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard that too. Might cause some disinterest,
Yeah.
right, in playing for the national team. But but my thing, like I said, I wouldn't have a problem, with that personally. But the thing that if I find strange is they're two different entities. It's two different. It's like the Safeway workers are pissed
It's that
because
gosh dang Rapino. Can't stand her.
whatever. It's like the Safeway workers are pissed because King Super workers get paid more, and they come up with a deal saying, okay, everyone's going to get paid the same. That's kind of like what it is. It's two different freaking things.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can see it like on the surface. I can see like if you don't dig that deep into it, on the surface is like our national teams are getting paid the same, men and women. Win-win. That's what it sounds like. Which I think it is.
Yeah, but if you bring in the revenue, right?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, men's sports are funner to watch because there's whatever you want to say. There's more athleticism. Men are they're different.
We talked about this a few podcasts back about that. The only women's sport I have no interest in watching is the WNBA. That's me because any other sport, even like a combat sport. When Ronda Rousey was on the UFC, I mean, she's bringing in the views. It's because it's still they're still two people with the skills of doing their sport.
Yeah.
But the WNBA, my deal is, they can't dunk.
There's a couple.
Well, yeah.
One's trapped in Russia right now.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's only if you watch that team, you're going to see maybe a dunk. And that's the highlight reel, right? So, like, it's one whole aspect of the game is missing. That's what the WNBA, that's why I say I have no interest watching the WNBA.
Well, and some of the part of watching sports, like when women watch men's sports, there's a certain amount of fantasizing about, could I be with that person? You watch the WNBA, you don't have a shot. They all got wives and girlfriends, so you're screwed. You're screwed.
But no, I
that's fact.
Okay, there.
No, that's fact. For the most part,
there's some attractive female athletes out there, but
you don't have a vagina, Al.
I watch it for the sport, like tennis. When they have like
volleyball,
Wimbledon volleyball. Like the U.S. Open, Australian.
Yeah, Serena and whatever.
Yeah, I mean that to me, that's.
Oh yeah, women's volleyball. That one's hard to watch.
Yeah, you got women's volleyball and all that. Even like softball, because they play the sport. They're good at the sport, and every aspect of the game is in there.
But it's also set up a little. There's a little bit different rules with the softball, whatever.
Like I said, would you watch WNBA if they scaled everything down to say a 5'10" person?
That's fine.
Like lowered the basket by 6 inches.
I wouldn't have a problem with that.
And then what was that skit they did? And LeBron James
the court just
identifies as a woman and scores 387 points a game.
It was like football, like the NFL. Remember when they had that rule? You can't even touch the quarterback rule, whatever. That couple of years ago.
Oh, the Tom Brady rule.
They came up with that rule, and it was not fun to watch. That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. They take this whole aspect out of the game that made it
fun to watch,
entertaining. Highlight reels and stuff.
Oh yeah,
and I still watch.
You couldn't sack the quarterback. That did kind of dull it out a little bit.
When they start introducing all these other rules, UFC in the beginning, you could headbutt, you could kick him on the ground, you could fucking soccer punt some guy's head when he's laying on the freaking ground.
Yeah.
But as it evolved, all these rules got taken out.
You can kick people in the nuts.
So it was a little more. I mean, I think it's still entertaining, but I think it was a little more entertaining than.
Yeah, and they didn't really have weight classes in UFC when it first started, right?
Yeah,
big guys were fighting little guys, and
made it entertaining. You had giant killers, like in was in Mario Sperry, I think, Valetudo guy. He took
this
down.
This is where you got to go from UFC to Rough and Rowdy.
Yeah.
So Rough and Rowdy's definitely.
So that's what I'm talking about.
You can watch two midgets fighting if you want. I mean, it's good shit.
That's what I'm talking about. It's like the WNBA. This whole aspect of the game is just missing.
So I think we're missing the point here. I think we need to demand equal pay with Joe Rogan.
Exactly.
Let's sign that contract.
Come on, Spotify. This is bullshit.
Are we even on Spotify?
That's my point.
That's a good point.
This is bullshit.
Yeah. We need to get on. Yeah.
I see where you're going, though. I mean, yeah, most women's competitive sports, I mean, I could probably get on board with watching.
Yeah.
But the WNBA, yeah, I see when they can't dunk or really get where there's a lot of action by the basket because they're all there.
Yeah.
Then I see where you're going. But like I said, what if they lower the basket a little?
I mean, the fact is it can't even sustain itself. It's subsidized. That's the reality of it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you talk about college sports, and I'm on that level. I agree with it more.
It's because of the
Football
Patriots.
pays for every other sport pretty much. I mean, baseball I think sustains itself. Some of the men's sports sustain itself, but college football pays for almost every other sport in college, especially women's sports. And I agree with it on that level. It's not quite a professional, even though now the players can get paid and all that stuff. So, but
Yeah.
It's the patriarchy.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to give you one to watch. Have you guys ever watched Rough and Rowdy on YouTube?
No.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Is this on that porn site from the other week?
Rough and Rowdy, Toothless Hillbilly fights young wrestling champ. This is classic because this woman was clearly had her go with rock eating, if you know what I mean. And she just kicks the shit out of this girl that looks like maybe she was a high school cheerleader or something, but thinks she's tough. And oh my gosh, you start feeling for her after a while. But hey, a challenge is a challenge. And if no one wants to back down and they want to both step in the ring, I say go for it. And that's the fun of Rough and Rowdy. You don't know who's going to mix it up with who. The midget fights are also very fun to watch.
They ever do the local tough man competitions anymore?
No,
When I was a kid, they used to do those. One of my friends' dads used to do that.
Yeah, I remember watching that.
Rough and Rowdy?
The tough man.
Tough man competitions.
Oh, tough.
The local ones.
Yeah.
Actually, we just missed out about a month and a half ago on Midget Wrestling.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Zach was trying to get us to
We were
go.
going. It was right by my house.
I would totally go for it. I mean, here's a couple doing Rough and Rowdy. I mean, their boxing gloves go up to their elbows, but you know, I still remember when not Charlie, but our other friend Charlie, when he was still alive, and Angel went to the strip club because they made this big campaign show of this midget stripper. Her name was Little Pixie. And apparently she was pretty rough on the boys. So yeah, she just like freaking like grabbed Charlie by his hair and like smacked Angel across the face and like so she was a feisty one from what I understand.
Yeah.
But
Where do they do this at?
I think it's I don't know, just different towns or whatever. It doesn't say where this particular fight's happening, but right now we're watching a brutal dwarf fight. So
There's a Russian. There's one that takes place in Russia, and it's kind of like UFC and WWE. So
Yeah.
you can tell it's somewhat planned, but they'll have like a big woman going against this couple like really scrawny, called like man and they'll say that that's the neighbors or something. I don't know.
Is it like the big
So
Russian
it's-
woman with the scarf around her?
it's kind of like a Jerry Springer,
Yeah, maybe they're characters. They're characters. You can tell it's
somewhat staged.
staged.
So instead of a shed or garage, can we put up a ring back there and start hosting?
That's what we're
Yeah, I mean we're gonna need to because
Street Beefs.
can't find anybody to pour the damn foundation.
You ever watch Street Beefs? This guy, I think, takes place somewhere like North Carolina or something. He has like a ring. He made a ring in his back, octagon or whatever in his backyard.
Oh
And
yeah,
then people go show up to fight.
I think I've seen some of that shit.
You smelled this?
Smells Italian. What is it?
Well-
I'm not smelling your fucking finger.
I gotta get a beer.
smells like onions.
Yeah, we had Jimmy John's.
Oh,
What, you forgot already?
Bruh.
You forgot about that.
no, I didn't forget.
That was
I
like-
just wanted to see if you'd smell my fingers.
That was like 35
I felt like it was in high
minutes ago.
school again.
Poo my
Hey,
finger.
did you get some? I don't know. You tell me. Like that was getting some.
Someone got some.
2 fingers doesn't work. You just one. You just need one while you're in there.
You just go rub.
Yeah,
Like you're,
yeah.
what do they call it? Like you're unlatching the hood.
Yeah. Joe
the
Joe
piano.
Joe Coy. Oh, the keys right there, like that's the door. You know. Yeah, you just do one finger because
I can't believe we're doing sex ed right now. All you young men out
Why?
there,
They-
I wish someone
they
had
do it
shown
with our
me when I
third
was
graders.
younger. We're teaching
just-
you right now.
if I do 2 fingers, it'll like I'll do my dick. So I can't-
Yeah, this is where they say
That's good.
size doesn't matter, because if you can hit it at the right angle, it's right there.
Yeah.
It is not that far inside. It's not.
the button.
The button.
In fact, you can hit them both at once if you just do a monkey claw.
All right. How do we end up?
Tell your daughter not to watch this one, by the way.
How did we end up on?
You started it. I'm pretty sure of that.
Pretty sure you did.
Wrong.
All right. So you guys
gotta adjust the
You
level,
guys got a topic?
I brought several to the table.
That's from
so
Kids
far.
in the Hall.
Oh, I'm crushing your head. Yeah. Fucking Canucks. I'm crushing.
You really don't like Canadians.
I'm crushing your head. I'm not. I just said fucking
I
Canucks.
crush your head.
Crushing your head.
Stupid.
It's a good thing Troy's not here, because he probably hates Canadians too.
Yeah.
I think he made that clear because we've talked about
Oh, yeah,
kids
that's
in the
right, he
hall,
did.
Letterkenny.
That's why he's not here.
That's why he's not here.
I think every English-speaking country other than the U.S. he hates.
Yep. I told him Al was Canadian, by the way. That's probably why he's not
Hey,
here.
take off, eh? You found out.
Take off, Jose.
You found out.
It's like, Al's got an accent. Yeah, he's from Pueblo.
You know, so I grew up on Oahu, and people that grew up on different parts of the island, they do sound different.
Oh yeah,
They
on the
there-
same island.
it's
To you
mine.
or to us?
Well, to me, because they'll probably just sound Hawaiian to you guys, but so you can kind of tell just by the way they speak. You can kind of
Different dialect a little bit too.
Like someone just have a thicker pidgin English, and some would.
Like Dog the Bounty Hunter? Yeah, bro.
You gotta find Jesus, bro. You can't be doing this, bro.
Bruh.
Oh, they hated him.
No, he's from there, right? He looks like he's from Hawaii.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's got feathers and beads and shit in his
From
hair.
the Hawaii from like the 80s.
He wears the freaking Ultimate Warrior freaking armbands and shit, and it's got feathers hanging off of it.
Yeah, the logos hated him. They couldn't stand him.
Haters. Yeah, because he was arresting all of them.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why. And then he gets him in the back of the car, and then he has a heartfelt moment with them.
Gives him a cigarette. Well,
You want a cigarette?
bro, you gotta find Jesus, bro. You have to change, bro. Whatever happened to him? Is
I don't
Does he
think
have a
he's filming
show?
anymore. I don't know.
Well, he had land here and he had a house there too.
Up in
He
Monument.
was
Yeah.
jumping back and forth for a while.
I used to see him
He's
down at
done
my
shit
house
in
all
college.
the time, running around filming. They would jump in their trucks, Tahoes. They always had Tahoes.
Yeah.
And they'd run over to like the liquor store and run in like they were asking if they saw him. And then they'd come out and chill out for a while, turn the cameras off, and they'd be like...
Yeah.
And I remember Isaac, my oldest, he was, I don't know, maybe 8, 9. He went up to the window because we were right there where they pulled up to. Went to go ask him for an autograph real quick.
Yeah.
He fucking rolled the window up on him. He was like,
Classy.
and then his son was like,
He was a
Class.
dick about it.
What a classy guy.
Couldn't even sign a kid's autograph. My goodness.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Isaac used to love that show. He thought that was the coolest thing. ever.
I've watched quite a few episodes myself. in my
I
day,
did
but-
too back in the day.
I watched it because it took place. It was
Here.
filmed in
Yeah,
places
you
that I
remembered
knew,
it?
like
We
both,
are.
both Hawaii and here.
South Colorado Springs. You're like, I know where that is.
Yeah, he's like
That's me in the background.
He was at Southgate, you know,
Yeah.
where the Burger King is, in that intersection with Nevada and Southgate.
Right.
I'm like, I know that place. What, Tuesday morning, whatever that store. Fuck,
He's no Joe Kenda, let me tell you.
that's another one. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I've never seen him. You know, like you have.
Dog.
Not-
Oh yeah, he used to
not
be
in
down
person.
in the security Widefield area all the time.
That's where all the crooks are. All the
I know. I'd be like, hey, brah,
Hey, brah.
brah.
I'd always laugh because he'd sound totally white here in Colorado Springs, and then so you always knew what show you were watching.
yeah.
If it's all like you just turn it on and they're shooting from inside of the car, you know, whether they're in Hawaii or Colorado.
Initial Bobby Brown Bales bond.
Oh yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that was his friend, right? His buddy.
Oh yeah, and he rode that to fame too. He's got the weed shop downtown. He's got everything down there now.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
What else you got, Mike?
Dude, I've been carrying this whole show.
You have never carried a show in your life.
Are you shitting me? What did you bring?
You can't even
Nothing.
carry your
You
marriage.
brought nothing. No, I can't. That's why I let her
Shout
do
out
it.
to Tanya.
23 years. I let her do all that.
So I had sent a story unless you guys used it while I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Probably.
Did you?
No. I delete your shit that you sent.
Oh, did you? I sent you that nude photo
No, we didn't.
of your wife
We didn't read
that I
story.
found online.
There's tons of them.
Is there really?
Who do you think uploaded it?
Was that really her?
Who do you think uploaded it?
Is that called revenge porn? What is that?
No, it's called side hustle. That's what it's called. I gotta pay my mortgage, man. Come on.
You too can make $4 a month.
Oh, is this story here? I think I got it. The
That's the Walmart
Ubescu 10-foot heavy duty photo video studio backdrop.
No, I was
background.
sending you guys a green screen so we
support
can do
stand
better.
with back.
the DNA one you're talking about, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So this was the headline here. Moment gay lovers who met through internet dating site discover
no, we did not talk about
they
this.
are long lost brothers. And
I did
after
think it
taking
was
a
funny.
DNA test on the Jeremy Kyle show.
So these guys met on the internet. They date, obviously get involved.
They flirted, they said, for 2 years before they did anything.
and then they decide, hey, you know what? We've got a lot of the same traits.
My arse is lonely.
Let's let's go on a public freaking television show and do a DNA test.
So,
Yeah.
Give me a break.
like, were they adopted or?
So
What happened?
I think they were half brothers, is what I gathered from the story, and they were dating,
I'm gonna read it.
putting it in each other's butt. They were dating, and then I guess they met either some friends or relatives, one of them's relatives, and they noticed how uncanny that one of them looked like the one's mother's ex-husband.
Okay.
So they have the same mother. So there must have been some disconnect with the relationship
Yeah.
there at some point.
Okay.
Paul,
Then there was some reconnecting later.
yeah,
Bruh.
bruh.
Like there was like a docking.
You want
like,
me to
relationship.
hit some of the highlight points here? Paul and Lee were sexually active and even planned to marry each other. Lee's family saw a striking similarity between the mom's ex and son's partner. Decided to take DNA tests on Jeremy Kyle, which revealed
Why?
shock truth. Yeah, why would
Why?
you do that on a TV
Yeah.
show?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, because it didn't cost anything. They're going to pay us to go there.
Yeah.
They don't pay you.
No, well,
They pay for your hotel room.
yeah, but still, hotels are expensive.
Yeah, I wonder if they were doing it the night before, and then they were like,
Probably.
"Oh, this can't be true."
Gosh, yeah, and it's hotel sex on top of it, which
Oh.
heterosexual or homosexual is still dirtier than regular
Okay, so
sex.
by
Everybody
law,
knows this.
they can't get married, but you have the same sex marriage. Why would I understand if
There's no going to be no anomaly in the child. Is that what you're
a
saying?
guy and a girl, siblings marry and they have a child. you know, there could be issues.
Oh, I don't know if you've been watching the news, Al, but men can have babies now.
Haven't you
I don't
seen
know
the
if you've been
latest
paying
Calvin
attention.
Klein ad?
They can adopt.
Chicks can have beer guts.
No. What I saw on the news, and even on the Apple phone, if you have one, has an emoji
What?
that men can get pregnant.
Did you see the Calvin Klein ad? Have you, Al? Have you seen the Calvin Klein
In
ad?
fact, I was going to start asking you here really soon.
Yeah, I'm expecting.
We did it. We just don't know if it's yours or mine.
Yet.
I think there's a third
We're
wild
gonna go
card.
on the Jeremy
There's a
Kyle show
reason.
and find out.
There's a reason a previous person quit this podcast.
Troy?
No.
Oh.
Everyone's quitting.
Yeah.
I'm going to quit. And you guys just going to be sitting here with no equipment. Well, this is all Mike's shit. So.
We're all going to be staring over there listening, but no one will be talking. It's a good thing. Good thing Al got you that new camera.
That's Mike's new camera.
Yeah. Because he's quitting, so he got you that new camera so we can record.
I just set it up. But that's Mike's camera.
All right, here you go, buddy. You ready? Drink it in.
What are we
doing?
Oh,
Oh, dang it. Hold on. I got to.
Ah.
I know.
hey, Grandpa, you need help with your internet? I noticed your router upstairs is making a lot of noise.
It's not a router. It's a freaking low form factor PC.
That's what my grandpa would say, too, about a router.
Tell your mom to get a faster internet.
Yeah, fuck.
I'll just
How can
download
you
shit.
watch porn? I would move out.
You got to start downloading.
Yeah.
I
the day
totally would have
before.
moved out.
You got to download the day before so you can watch it the next day. What is yeah.
What? So,
Yeah.
so your chick can grow body hair, shave her tits off, and have a beer belly. I mean, if she previously had a dick.
Is that scars?
Yeah, that's what that
Breasticles.
is. Yeah, breast scars.
See, Al?
This
Okay. But if
world is fucked.
two people that were born with penises and had the male
I can't even put my fingers
It's like
together.
this.
so why would
Here's what happens,
It's
Al.
called docking.
no, but why would there be a law against that? Two men. I'm not talking about transgender.
No, you're just talking about
Or-
sexual preference.
Just
Two men.
Incest. I think he's talking about incest.
yeah, but like
I
what,
see where you're going. You're saying, why would there be a law when there's no threat? Like, you understand if it was a male and female because
Yeah.
they could have kids that are, defective
Yeah.
in some form or fashion. But what's the problem with two men
or two women
or two women that are
That are
incestuous relationships?
siblings.
Yeah, yeah.
or-
I don't know.
What would be the I guess the negative part of it, or
I mean-
I don't know. It sounds like a win-win all the way around.
Oh.
You know what they say? If you can't keep it in your pants, keep it in the family. That's what they say.
Like the royal family.
Exactly. Look what comes of that.
Tons of money. Get to do whatever you want.
In fact, I think there's, I don't remember the names of them, but there's defects associated with the royal family's names.
There's been, yeah, but there's been a lot of So Hawaii was a monarchy too, just like
Oh, it's all coming together.
the British. and well, the first Westerner to land in Hawaii,
Keanu Reeves?
Keanu Reeves. They're filming
Point Break.
Point Break down there.
Is he Hawaiian? What is he?
He's part. He's like Hawaiian Irish and some other shit.
Damn.
So you don't claim him?
Two opposite ends of the world.
I mean, his name's Keanu.
He's a
so
fucking cool ass dude, though, I think in real
so.
life.
I think he's fucking.
By the way, Keanu, if you ever want to come on this show,
he's John Wick.
More than welcome. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
He got awesome guns.
You don't even have to check all 80 of your guns at the door. You could just carry them on you.
No, well, so the first Westerner to land in Hawaii was a British captain named Captain Cook, and so
shout out to the Cook Islands.
the Cook Islands, Actually, it's called the Sandwich Islands.
I don't know.
From
I
the
just
Earl,
figured-
the Earl of
So
Sandwich,
he didn't actually cook anything. Just made a bunch
Isn't there
of
a cook
sandwiches.
something or other though?
Captain James Cook. What do you mean? A cook?
You know, I'm sitting here worried about what they're teaching my kids in history class, and I don't even remember any of it. So what am I worried about? They're not going to remember shit.
No, but so the Hawaii kind of modeled their monarchy after the British
Australia.
royalty, the royal family. You know, that's why if you look at the Hawaii state flag,
Imelda Marcos.
So which island did they put all the criminals on? So
Which one are you
Oahu?
from, Al?
Oahu?
no.
Ukulele.
Actually, none of them.
That's ukulele?
No, if you fucking Hollies. So if you ever
It's just the way he said it. Because Al will almost always correct people. It's like, it's ukulele.
you know, it's
like,
whatever.
So, and he just said it in the most white way ever. Like, ukulele?
Whatever. Say it however you want. You know, I can barely speak English myself, so you know.
What?
No, but if you ever look at the state flag, it kind of looks like the U.S. flag. Where in the corner where you have the stars, it's the Union Jack there, and then it has I don't know 7 or 8 stripes to represent each. I don't know how many islands are there. 8, I think. Well, anyway, but yeah, they kind of modeled their.
I gotta look this up now because I can't remember what it looks like.
Oh my gosh. You don't have your flags memorized?
Probably when I see it, I'll remember it.
It's probably 3 colors, like every other flag in the world.
It's red, black, and green.
Red, white, and blue.
There you go.
Red, black, and green.
The red, the black, and
Blick.
the green.
Blick.
Yeah, see
Oh, this is the British Bulldog used to wear this on wrestling.
the Union Jack. Yeah. They were pretty badass.
That's a terrible flag. I'm not knocking your heritage.
Whatever, fucking Holly. Whatever, Holly.
So which one is it? Is it the red and white with it, or is it the
The
blue?
one on top there.
Okay, what is this one?
I have no idea.
Oh my gosh. Is that. Are we going to play that game? Name this flag?
I don't think Al knows
There's
his
a
own
lot of
heritage. Just like he tried to say pineapple doesn't go on the Hawaiian pizza.
No.
I looked it up
said-
on the international site of Hawaiian
I-
literature, which is
I said
Little
put-
Caesars Pizza.
Put whatever you fucking want on your pizza. Just don't call it a Hawaiian pizza. And it was a Canuck that invented that. It's a Canuck that started that. You know? That you put
This guy doesn't like Canucks.
Little Caesars would not do that. I was text
They
message. You
make
didn't
German
respond to
pizza.
it, but they would not culturally appropriate a pizza for their own monetary gain.
They make German pizza, right?
mean,
That was the other article you
they
sent out.
could have called it like an island pizza. Or
They got that guy
Aloha
dressed up as
pizza.
Caesar. They would not steal another heritage for monetary gain.
You know, but Hawaiian, you know? Yeah, it's like calling it a German pizza. Or
Yeah, when
Italian.
they
You know,
put the-
this whole
You put bloodwurst on that? What do we put on that?
No, we just put the pepperonis in the shape of a freaking swastika.
Oh, well, they did that already too.
Yeah, you sent that article out. That's what I'm referencing. Fuck's sake! Don't listen to
call that a
shit.
Hawaiian pizza. Call it like a mahalo pizza.
What does mahalo exactly mean? Oh.
Trash, because you see it all in the trash cans in the parks.
Oh,
Mahalo.
is that-
No, it means thank you. but tourists think it means trash. Mahalo means trash because it's on the trash cans.
Well, yeah, of course. Thank yous on all the trash cans here in America. So why wouldn't it be
Oh,
in
mahalo, bro.
Hawaiian in Hawaii?
Oh, Henry, he's calling us trash. Shoots, brah.
Let's call it a
Shoes, we go zippy.
Howley.
Is that how you talk at
Howley
home?
Pizza.
You guys keep it real at home? You keep it 100?
We'll cruise Kalakaua, then we'll head zippies after, brah. Shoots.
And your daughter's like, shut the hell up.
She was
like-
blown away.
You know I know jujitsu, right?
She can fucking kill you.
You know what you sound like? You sound like a father that's abused by his daughter when you say, she knows jujitsu. I'm just warning you.
No, we used to spar, right? We're sparring, and then So she'll do this leg kick, the front leg kick, fucking kick me on the side. And I just block it. Fucking her legs come up, kicks, I block it. Her leg come up, and then I went to go block it. She fucking stepped over, spinning backhand inside of my fucking face. I'm like, fucking bitch. No.
Do you need an EAP card now?
I was proud of her. I was like, damn. She fucking set me up. I was proud of her. Like, fuck yeah, all right. And then I fucking just kicked the shit
And now
out of
you
her.
won't ever spar again. Like, no.
That's how Al jacked his hip up. So
Yeah, she fucking slammed me to the ground.
you gotta be careful when you're fighting your elderlies. So
No, she knows some things. Yeah,
she knows some
You
stuff.
made it so she'll fight off the men's.
yeah, she's not a violent person though. But I think if she had to, she could probably hold her own.
Well, yeah, because if you you can't go out to a bar anymore and get into a fight because you don't know what the fuck people do.
Oh,
If you see a cauliflower ear, you better get the hell away from that guy.
Just buy the guy a beer and walk
But
away.
people are training. All kinds of people are training now. You don't know what they know.
oh yeah. You
You
can't
might
tell.
go up and be like, "Yeah, what up?" And he's like, "You're already on your back," and you're like, "What the?"
Yeah, you can't even tell. I mean, this guy could be like just a small.
It could be a little
thing,
dude. Yeah.
And next thing you know, you're on the ground, fucking getting choked out.
Getting raped.
Gee, he's right there in the bar.
I hope so.
I don't know.
Here's all the video. And, so Alice had
Lots
this tablet. Well, it was my BJJ tournament. Allison had a tablet that she had, when she was in grade school, and the thing got just like put in some desk, so in the desk drawer, kind of forgotten. And she's cleaning it out last year and found the tablet. Oh, my tablet! She's just going through it, and so she brought it to the tournament. She recorded it. You guys ever see that video? Yeah.
Of you?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just saying some random video. No, I don't.
Oh no, yeah.
I don't know if I've seen that.
Yeah.
Was it like a martial arts tournament or like a
BJJ
Yeah.
bodybuilding tournament?
bodybuilding. It was nude bodybuilding
Yeah.
tournament.
Hairless. You have to be completely hairless, otherwise
You were
lose.
wearing that thimble for a jock strap.
You sound so tough when you say that.
Thimble?
Thimble.
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 I sound like Mike Tyson. He's pretty tough.
Oh,
Thimble.
I was watching some of his old fights like earlier in his career when he was like 19. Man, he could move. He had speed.
Yeah, I think
man.
he's
I
underestimated.
was watching one of his latest ones happen on an airplane.
But when you talk about his movement and his defense, he was hard to hit. When he was in his prime before he went to jail, that dude slipped.
Yeah,
They said his style is an older style, the way he was trained, but yeah, his head movement, nobody was touching him. And then he would just follow with that uppercut.
And yeah, is his defense.
Yep.
His defense.
And he come in literally, you're not touching me,
Yeah.
bobbing it, and then just.
And then he would throw those freaking combos too.
Oh, yeah.
He was like a welterweight the way he moved. Boom.
Well, he would probably be like a welterweight nowadays, the way these guys are 6'7".
I mean, he was fighting guys like that, like 6'8".
Yeah, he was.
He was
Well,
tiny.
They made a whole video game about him, so I mean, come on.
Yeah, he was like 5'10".
Multiple video games.
But holy crap. Yeah, he could move. He had speed, man.
Oh, yeah, he was
And the
ridiculous.
power and a freaking power behind it. Man.
Kind of a hell of a jaw. I mean, to just bite someone's ear like that.
They should make some edibles.
You can't buy them here, though.
Holyfield chunks.
You can't buy them here. So.
They made a whole movie about him called Harlem Nights.
What?
No, there's a character in there that's emulated after Mike
Well,
Tyson.
yeah.
Oh.
It's fun.
That's actually one of my favorite movies too.
I haven't
That is
seen
a.
that.
It's,
You've never watched Harlem
No,
Nights?
in ages. I haven't seen
Oh, yeah,
I was
gotta
gonna
watch
say,
that.
I
dude,
watched
if
it when
you
it came
haven't-
out in the theaters, but I maybe watched it on another
Friggin'
time.
Arsenio
after
Hall,
that,
they're
but-
shooting and they boom, boom, and he's like, "Man, will you stop shooting?" He's fucking crying.
Like that fucking lady and Eddie get into the fight.
You shot my pinky toe.
He just fucking jacks her in the stomach, and then she doubles over and just gives up. That's what I'm talking about. Just fucking kicks the shit out of Eddie Murphy.
We watched that a couple months ago. We watched it this last winter.
That movie is classic. I love that movie.
Red Fox. I think that was Red Fox.
One of my favorites.
Yeah.
Was that his last movie? He had the thick ass glasses.
Hell
right?
yeah. You blind motherfucker.
I would tell you to kiss my ass, but you probably couldn't find it, you blind motherfucker.
Yeah, that movie's funny.
It's a classic movie, and it's got all the greats in it.
Oh man,
Richard
that's
Pryor.
hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, one of my favorites.
It's a good storyline too. So,
what'd be your favorite Eddie Murphy flick?
I mean, Coming to America. The
that
original,
or Coming to America.
The second one was terrible.
One-liners.
Yeah, it was probably Coming to America or Harlem Nights.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Did he just like start?
Yeah, one of the Beverly Hills. The first one was excellent.
Did he just start like having kids, and then he just made clean movies once his kids?
Yeah, I think so.
What
What was the one with Nick Nolte?
Oh,
48 Hours.
48 Hours. Those were funny.
Golden Child.
I got the knife. Oh yeah, that's freaking.
I want the knife, please.
But those 48 Hours movies.
Yeah, trading places.
Oh,
we are moving.
Mortimer.
Yeah, he's dressed as the guy from Africa. He's in a train. Oh, we are moving.
Or you know what else funny is a funny movie? See No Evil, Hear No Evil. With Gene Wilder
and Richard Pryor.
When he's at
yeah.
Was it Gene Wilder is on? Was he pretending he was blind or whatever?
It's been a while.
Or no, it was Eddie Murphy, and he's like telling him something.
I'm thinking about something else.
He stands up. He goes, "You mean I'm not white?" Because he's supposed to be blind, or he is blind.
No,
I'm thinking of the Richard Pryor, Gene Wilder.
Oh no,
they go to jail.
That is. You're right. That's Richard Pryor.
But then they did another one that they went to jail.
We Bad.
Yeah,
We Bad.
That's right. We Bad. Trying to act tough when they're walking in. That's right. We Bad. We Bad.
Yeah, those are classic.
Eddie Murphy though. I always thought he was funny, but when Charlie Murphy came up on Chappelle's show, I'm like, Charlie Murphy's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't know why that guy didn't have a bigger career, than he did.
Because Eddie got famous first, probably.
Yeah, but dude, him on Chappelle's show was just hilarious.
Yeah,
especially when he just do the reminiscing stories about either Prince.
Yeah.
And those were all true stories. That's the best part about it. He's really recalling.
Or Rick James. Yeah, the Rick James and the Prince stories are, man, and just the way he would tell them, he's so serious about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Eddie Murphy does a good impersonation of his brother too. He talks about some of the stories, and he does a good impersonation of his brother. Those are pretty funny.
But yeah, I don't know.
Well, we made it.
Wow.
Looks like we made it.
Considering
we're gonna play that music we can't play at the end of this.
Very controversial music.
I got a different one.
Said the guitar was out of tune.
I feel pretty, oh so pretty.
Do you want to build a snow?
How about is that song "You Don't Bring Me Flowers"? Is that one still under copyright?
Yeah.
By Kenny Rogers and
something.
What was her name?
I don't know. Was it? I'm thinking and
Barbra Streisand.
It was Barbra Streisand. It's Barbra Streisand. All right.
Is that still under copyright? Isn't it like 60 or 80 years? Is that the?
Yeah.
They're old, right?
Yeah. It's like Michael Jackson bought all of the Beatles songs, the rights to the Beatles songs. So I don't know.
But he can't collect on them anymore.
80s.
No, but his white kids can.
Were you guys a big MJ fan?
Oh, my first album I ever had my parents buy for me was the Thriller album.
Thrillers? Yeah.
Actually, Hungry Like a Wolf was the first single on the what were those?
45s.
Yeah. But the first tape I ever got, the actual full album was Thriller.
I think everyone had that.
I could probably sing, most people could probably sing every song to that, every word.
Yeah. That
That started my blackness.
I didn't listen to music too much then. So
What?
I didn't. I probably think my first album ever that I owned,
last year
was probably
Nickelback.
Poison?
either Poison, Open Up and Say Ah, or Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction.
I was thinking Belle Biv DeVoe, Poison.
No, not that.
That was a classic album.
But that was.
ABC BVD.
I do remember Belle Biv DeVoe though.
Hey, I used to play the hell out
They're
of that
pretty popular.
album when I was younger.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then Al listened to like Vanilla Ice.
oh yeah.
So,
No, I was more into metal rock stuff, but then
Third base,
all the
MC Search. You can get the gas face.
Yeah. No, but all that music was popular too. All the dance music and Bobby Brown, all that stuff. was
Oh
popular
yeah,
too.
Bobby
And
Brown.
so-
I used to play the hell out of
Oh,
that too.
we're going to
I had a
overtime.
Bobby Brown T-shirt.
We're going to
Junior
overtime
high.
here, but so there was a in my graphics art class. There's a
Wait a minute, graphics art. There was no computers, right, back then.
No, they were building bongs.
He had like the Apple computer where they do the turtle thing.
No, it was nothing digital. Like
They were building bongs out of clay, bro.
We'll do
Graphics.
printing, we'll print, business cards on the print where you have to put all the dye.
You had
and
spirographs. You remember the spirographs?
shit. It's like that. And then we'll do silk screening. We had to with a freaking X-Acto knife, take out the. Anyway, it's real. It was old school shit.
Holy shit!
But so this teacher was interning for the graphics arts class, and pretty cool dude. And me and my friend, good friend, we're in the same class, and then we got to like hang out with him. Like fucking, he would go get lunch.
Did he touch you?
No. He's in Mary's. But
This would have been a much better story.
he would get lunch, and then we'll go eat in his class on his lunch break. And there's just several. It just wasn't me and my friend. There was probably like 4 of us would do that. But him, the teacher, and his cousin owned this mobile disco business. This is like the
Sounds
It's like
awesome.
Flashdance. What is
yeah. This
sounds
is late 80s, right? This is mid late
Just a
80s.
box truck. They have a disco on the
Well-
inside.
So let me get to
Sorry.
I don't know how it was here, but in Hawaii it was popular with the clubs and with all those R&B music, that hip hop music.
popping
getting
and locking?
So when I made my mobile
disco.
DJ mobile disco DJ music, is they had all the equipment, that fucking huge ass subwoofers, fucking the turntables, lights, everything, and some like a wedding reception would rent us, and we'd set up in the ballroom wherever it was, or like a school dance, whatever. And so we would go with them. We were free labor, but we would go. But one of the cool things is we got to go to all these school dances, like we're not invited. Like my school was not invited, but we got to go to all these school dances, and met people, stuff like that.
This sounds
Pretty
like the theme to Breaking 3.
Well, so that was my point. So doing this shit, I get off the tracks.
You were
but-
reminiscing. That's
Yeah.
why you were like,
No.
"Oh, the good times."
Oh, all the
So
white girls and shit.
I was into metal and rock mostly, but because of that, I was getting all into the whole hip hop, the rap, the dance.
Shaka Khan.
Yeah.
Shaka
And
Khan.
you remember? Fuck. Who sang that? Michelle A. Was it Michelle A? Or When I Hear Music? Dun, 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 dun. On the fucking xylophone.
I can't think what I know a lot of Michelle A songs, but I can't.
That's our new theme for this show.
Shit like that, like shit that was not on corporate radio. But if you had like a local station that played rap music or dance music like that, it would be only played on that. Whistle, you remember Whistle? We are Whistle, or whatever.
You're slightly older than I am.
Okay. It's like music that you would not hear on the radio. Even Run DMC before like Raising Hell. Get up, ticky tocky, wake up, ticky tocky.
Your English is terrible.
Yeah, but anyway, like Run DMC.
I'm glad that the music that I listened to made more sense.
I gotta play it for you. I mean, anyway, that's how I got into all that shit too. But
The disco.
You were playing some Grandmaster Flash.
yeah, yeah, those guys. And we were like way over.
Yeah. way
Don't
over.
stop a good time, Al.
So we can keep going. This will be a long one. We can keep
Just
going.
go ahead and replay the intro music real quick, and we'll just keep flowing.
You for real?
No, wow, whatever you want to do.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, welcome back, everybody.
It's like a
Was that the song you were talking about just a minute ago? That you were listening to in the 80s?
Yeah.
What year did you graduate? 84?
87.
84?
87.
Oh man, you graduated the same year as my sister.
The same year I was born. Man, you're old. No.
No, I was 10 when you graduated.
87?
87.
God, I was in 7th grade.
Yeah.
I was 10 years old when you graduated high school.
Yep.
Damn, bro.
I was
you're
12.
old. Damn, bro.
You might have tried to pick me up back
I
then.
think I did.
I
He liked cruising the middle schools back
I
then. in 87.
remember.
Yeah.
Remember we tried to have that baby?
Men can have babies. You know?
I heard Mike had a picture a minute ago.
I did. Calvin Klein proved it to us. So,
So what are we doing? We out?
Yeah, I think we can be out.
okay.
All right, we out. Got new outro music. All right, we out, guys.
All right.
See you guys next
Peace.
time.
Is this John? Except for all those power bumps.
Oh my god.
You
Yeah.
guys
I
have a
heard.
lot of them
Oh, I heard.
because of the snow.
I stopped by Kip's house on Saturday, and he's like, "Holy fuck! You won't believe the emails and nastygrams I'm getting." I was like,
It's like 7:30, like 7:15 maybe. I'm sitting in the cube and the lights go.
Oh fuck! Yeah, that's all you think of that moment. Ah fuck!
And I'm looking at the comment screen. I'm like, fuck. Everything went down.
Ding 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 ding.
"Are these ones hooked up?" Oh yeah, they are.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
All right. I can barely hear myself. You can't even hear me.
Oh, are you kidding?
Oh,
You guys gotta.
I did this. I gotta plug this
shit.
in.
Don't shit here.
So we got another copyright.
For what?
What from now? This is good.
Copyright infringement on the latest one I put up. And there was no music, right? So I actually looked into this.
Test 1 2. I can't hear.
You know the outro music.
Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay.
The outro music, that's royalty free music. You know, that I got it from this site,
Yeah.
right? Why is there an echo? Royalty free.
Because of me, there's probably something you got to switch on that.
And then
I'm bypassed right now.
and it says I'm using this guy's song, and then I look at the outro music that I have, and it's a different name, you know. And so I go ahead and I Google this guy's name with the song, and it pops up on YouTube. Some asshole used this royalty free music to make his own song. It's just a song with a voiceover. He's just talking over it. But he's claiming this fucking music as his own. So
Yeah.
Where did you get it?
I fought it. There's a website. You can get royalty free music.
There's a lot of assholes out there.
So I sent.
There's no shortage of them.
I think we need to talk about this. And do you know the guy's name? Can we call him out?
Yeah, let's call him out. Bring him,
I
motherfucker.
can look at it. Hold on.
It's like us claiming happy birthday.
That's my song. I wrote that. So copyright. So that's what's been going on. It wasn't the music we're playing. Copyright claim. Let me see.
You need to pay better attention, Al. I think we should be rolling this and talking about it.
John M. Bully.
John Ambuli.
I think we need to roll and be talking about this on camera.
See, the ultra music is called like bra music or something like that. But he used that music and claims it as his own, and it's called "Impossible Is Just an Opinion" by John M. Bully. What a fucking dick.
What if it was his? What if it was his originally?
You know that, and that's his YouTube channel. I'm going to his fucking channel. John Ambuli.
Ambuli, Ambuli.
I'm just gonna say on all his freaking comments.
I got shit stuck in my teeth.
Huh?
I got shit stuck in my teeth.
Do what I do. Use Mike's penis to get it out.
He's too far.
It makes for a good toothpick.
He is too far.
I speak
away.
from experience.
Why are we not rolling? This is good content right here.
Well, we're recording.
Is my sensitivity and shit all right?
Are you loud?
You're sensitive.
Yeah.
You're sensitive.
This is probably why the echo's starting. Yeah. I don't know. You got to push some buttons and stuff.
Talks.
How about now? That's
you're like really high. Say something.
something. That's better. It doesn't have so much fuzz in the background.
All right, you're really high. Well, say
Not
something.
really.
Hello.
Oh, no. Okay, we don't have three.
Is it me you're looking for?
Say something.
Oh, I'm still on?
Hello?
Okay, yeah, you're loud. Why is everything loud?
Maybe your headphones are up.
Yeah.
No.
Because you're used to wearing those little gay ones.
I guess we're fucking good.
We're probably
test,
good.
test. Not me. I'm fucking low. How low can you go?
Test 1 2.
All right.
Let's see all that kind of music this cocksucker's stolen.
Yeah, and after you do this, he's going to be using our intro music for something.
this is ripped off too.
He's from different countries.
Good. Where's Well, so you said Just an Opinion is the name of that song?
Impossible is just an opinion. It is posted like in April, so that's what's been going on.
I want to hear it though. That's the whole thing. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is not your music, John. This is not ripped off music,
When was that
John. I'm
released?
leaving a comment right now.
When was that released?
In April, it's uploaded in April.
That don't mean it wasn't his.
No, I know the I gotta go to the website.
You should get the link for the website. Put it on his
I was gonna do that.
comments.
Imagine this. You can't read comments. Comments are turned off.
Well, I was gonna send that link to the guy that actually wrote that song and say, hey, check this guy out. He's claiming your song, and it's just
That's it.
voiceover.
I'm gonna do something. I'm not saying it's gonna be good, but I'm gonna do something using my repeater pedal and some other shit, some fake drum backing. It'll probably be worse than the Alvin Show theme song, but it'll be something.
If I have time, if I had time, I would
Bring us all in the studio and we freaking.
yeah, I'll make something. But
Hell yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Can
That's
we do
what all
something
of us-
like the Tom Green show had, where it was really lame?
yeah, you guys.
We could just begin it like Camping with Steve, where he's like, "Welcome to Camping with Steve." There's no intro.
No, we got to make up raps and act like we're on a yacht.
Well, I got a different closing song. Anyway, you'll hear it.
Oh, well, good. That's not gonna stop me from calling this
until this
motherfucker
gets
out.
figured, settled out. But
You used one of his other songs?
So there you go, John Ambuli,
I took another song. From
Natalie
this,
Imbruglia, whatever your name is.
John Ambruglia, stealing freaking
Alright.
copyright-free music.
You guys ready?
No.
Moron.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
The fuck is this?
That's gay.
Good.
Good. G unit. Gay unit.
All right.
That is G Unit.
5,
You know what I
4,
mean.
3, 2, 1.